Okay, so number 11 and number 12, these problems are kind of test prep-y. Says choose the statement that's true. The quantity in A is greater, the quantity in B is greater, the quantities are equal, or the relationship cannot be determined. What we have to do here is just solve. If I got this, if this is a problem that I got like on the ECT, I would probably just graph it. But this is great solving equations practice for us. So let's work through. I'm going to go ahead and start with column A. Go ahead and lean into the fraction situation. What I can do here is, if I multiply everything by x, both sides of the equation by x, since I have that equal sign, I can do, as long as I'm doing the same thing to each side of the equation, that'll clear the fraction. So I'm going to multiply the left side by x. I'm going to multiply the right side by x. And on the left side, my x's are going to cancel, and I'm going to be left with x cubed plus 1. And on the right side, I need to multiply that x in, so that's going to be 2x cubed. And now I'm going to keep solving. So I'm going to subtract my x cubed over. Two x cubed minus 1x cubed is just x cubed. And the cube root of 1 is 1. All right, so we're going to work through the same thing in column B and compare our answers. Column B, you can really cross-multiply here, but if you're thinking kind of about doing every equation problem consistently, then I would multiply each side by your most complicated denominator. So here, I would multiply by x minus 2 times x plus 3. And on the left side, x minus 2 times x plus 3. You're going to get the same, it's the same situation as if we would have cross-multiplied, but this is just consistent, like we're just saying consistent with our procedure. Whether we have one term on each side, which this is the situation that would be legal to cross-multiply, or if we had multiple fractions on each side where you So on the left side, my x plus 3's cancel, so I have negative 2 times x minus 2. And on the right side, my x minus 2's cancel, so I end up with 4 times x plus 3. And then this now looks like an algebra 1 problem. We're going to distribute our negative 2. On the left side, distribute our 4 on the right side, and solve. I like my x's to be positive, so I'm going to add my 2x over and subtract my 12. I'm going to cross stuff out so it's not super confusing here. So I end up with, let's see, 4 negative 12 is negative 8. 4 plus 2 is 6. Negative 8 over 6 would be negative 4 over 3. So our question really was about the solution, which quantity is greater. Here, the quantity in column A is greater. 1 is bigger than negative 4/3. All right, just more solving rational equations practice. Same thing here with 12. We're doing the same process. These problems are, we're going to clear the denominator again, and with these two problems, we don't have the option of cross-multiply. So make sure you don't just cross-multiply, because we have multiple fractions going on. So for number 12, column A over here, I'm going to go ahead and put that 3 over 1. My most complicated denominator is 2x, so I'm going to multiply every term by 2x. See what I can cancel. My first fraction, my x's cancel. So I'm just left with 2 times 1. My second fraction, nothing cancels there. So 2x times 3 is 6x. And my third fraction, my 2x's cancel. So I'm left with a 9. You might be thinking to yourself, gosh, with these problems, the math is a lot easier. the solving is simpler. But the way we've started each of these problems, it is the same as every other fraction problem that you've seen. Okay, so I'm going to subtract 2. 6x equals 7. And divide by 6. So x equals 7 over 6. All right. Last little solving equations problem over here. My most complicated denominator here is going to be 14x. If I multiply everything by 14x, that will get rid of the 2. It'll get rid of the x. I will get rid of the 14. So if I do, and it might be easier here with these fractions. I don't know if you want to rewrite it. I'm just going to see what I can cancel here. 14 divided by 2 would be 7. So 7x times 1, that's just 7x. In my second term, my x's cancel. So I'm going to have 3 times 14. Which is 42. And my x is canceled there. And then on the other side of the equation, my 14's cancel, so I have 43 times x. And some quick solving steps. Subtract your 7x over. Get 36x. Divide both sides by 36. And now you need to do a little bit of fraction work here. I can divide 42 by 6. I get 7. And I can divide 36 by 6. So here, the two quantities are. Just a different way to ask the question. All you're doing there is solving some pretty simple rational equations.